Hello everyone, this is Abraxas, administrator of the tournament. Welcome everyone to Theorix Bubbly edition. This week we start with round number 2. We are welcoming 12 new players who are going to join this week, so we are very happy that you guys decided to join. For the old guys, this video might sound a little bit repetitive because you know already how all of this work. But please be a little bit patient with the new guys. And for you guys, I'm gonna explain to you briefly what is the dynamic of the tournament. First of all, everyone has already received a private message via Discord with a doodle code, which you can use to coordinate to schedule the match with your opponent. As you can see in the rules here, if in case you haven't checked that already, it's very important, guys, that you check the rules. If you go to let me just put this in English because I was just making the video for the guys in Spanish, so I have it in Spanish. So if you go to the website of the tournament, which is en.mundoaoe.com/trex5, you will see here the rules. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, you see rules here, and if you click on the coordination tab, you'll see all the stuff that you need to read carefully in order to coordinate this correctly. So the first thing that you might be wondering is who do I play against, right? If you want to answer that question, you just need to go to matches. You see here that it says round 1, round 2. If you click on round 2, a drop down will show you all the matches for this round. Let's say your nickname is the Fever, so you go here and see that you go against Michael or Misha or whatever his name. So that's the way you see who you go against. So now that you know already who you go against on this week's round, you need to know how to schedule. If you want to read carefully how to do this, you go to coordination and read this. But I'm gonna explain it to you very simple, so you know. There's 2 ways to schedule the matches. The first one is just contact your opponent via private message. You can use Discord. You all guys are on this how's it called channel on on Mundo AOE's Discord server. So everyone is there. So let's say that you go against Michael, right? So you do this, and this is your guys. So you can just send him a message and say, hey, you want to play on Wednesday at, I don't know, 10 GMT? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, great. So that is the first way to do this. You can just contact your opponent via Discord and coordinate the match. After you have an agreement with your opponent, you just let me know via Discord as well. You can post here on the channel, hey guys, Michael and me are going to play on Wednesday at blah blah blah. Or you can also send me a private message and say, hey Abraxas, we play on Wednesday at 20 GMT. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is publish this on the website's calendar, which you can find if you go to competition calendar. You open this, and I'm gonna post all the the games here on this site here, right here. Now you cannot see anything because it's Monday, so we have not loaded any scheduled match yet. Or you can also see it here on this part, AOE calendar. As soon as I start receiving your agreements, you'll start seeing all the matches here. Okay, so that is the first way to do this, which is pretty straightforward. You just coordinate privately with your opponent. I say privately, I don't want to see any messages here spamming on the channel. And then the second way is using Doodle. which is also pretty simple. You just I sent all of you a link via Discord with a doodle code. You just click on this and a doodle page will pop up with it will look something like this. It will say T-Rex round 2, this guy against this other guy. You'll see a link to the tournament page here, www.mundoaoe.com/T-Rex5. It's very important, guys, that you check here the all times displays section, because this part tells you what is the time zone of the times that you see here below. That means that, for example, if I see Berlin here, if it says 6 p.m. here, it's 6 p.m. in Berlin, right? So Doodle always shows you the local time. So if you are in China, you will see here China, whatever, and Chinese time, right? So but when I put the calendar, everybody will see it in GMT time, right? So you see it here in your local time, but in the calendar you will see it reflected in GMT UTC time. Okay, so what do you do now? You put your name here. Let's say that you are, I don't know, okay, you are their GB. Okay, so I am their GB. And I want to play on Monday I'm available on Monday from 6 to 8, and then again on Tuesday from 10 to 12. And after you selected at least 4 of this thing, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, at least 4, you click on send, and the administrators of the tournament receive the emails sharing this information. And once both players have submitted this, we publish the best time to play. So privately or using the doodle code. Okay, that is that's the 2 ways you have to do this. In both cases, it's very important, guys, that you do this as soon as possible. The deadline is tomorrow, Tuesday at 20 GMT. So that means that either you coordinated this privately or using Doodle, you need to send me a confirmation about the date and time that you're going to play before tomorrow, Tuesday at 20 GMT. So either send me the confirmation or send the Doodle. But if you don't do this by tomorrow at 20 GMT, you're gonna lose the round. So it's very important, guys, that you do this. And before I go, I wanted to briefly mention that you can see the standings here. You see that all the name of the players here. It's 56 players at the moment. And on the right side, you see the points. It says 3/1. That means that this guy, for example, got 3 points and has played 1 round, right? So it's points/rounds played. And remember that for each best of 3 won, you get 3 points. If you lose, you get 1 point. And if you don't show at the agreed time, or you get admin lose, you get 0 points. So all these guys have won their first match, either because they played or because they got admin win. And the guys you see with 1/1 is the guys who played and lost, right? So you have from this guy onwards, you have all these guys who played and lost the first round. And then you see these guys here with 0/1. Those are the guys who have not shown, who didn't play, right? So they have the admin lose. That means that they coordinated the time and didn't show up. That's very bad, guys. Don't do that. And the next time you do that, you're gonna be eliminated, because you can do this only twice or once, I'm sorry, in the tournament. Okay, so and all these guys at the bottom of the table, which for which you can see R2 here on the right side, are the guys who are just joining the tournament. So Ryder, Ivan, Dansword, and all of these guys are just joining the tournament. So it's 12 guys. Welcome to you all to the tournament. I hope you have a lot of fun. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. We do this tournament for you. And if you have, for example, trouble with, I don't know, Doodle or whatever, just send me a message via whatever, Discord or Facebook or whatever, and I'll be happy to answer you all. And then you can see the matches here. I'm gonna briefly, we're gonna post all the recorded games. Don't forget to upload your recorded games after you played, and all the rules here. So that was it for today, guys. I hope that you have a really great week, and coordinate quickly before tomorrow 20 GMT. And if you have any questions, just drop me a line.